A very good evening to you and welcome to the 41st Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. Leg number 2 from the Hong Kong Stadium. Guangdong taking on the Hong Kong FA select team. There's Timothy Fock, one of the dignitaries, just greeting the players. And this is a tournament with a lot of history. Guangdong have pretty much dominated it, winning it 24 times to Hong Kong's 16. And the 40th edition last year was won by Hong Kong on penalties in the end. A very close affair, but the previous 4 years before that were dominated by the Guangdong team. So as I just said, this is leg number 2. We did have that first leg in the Guangzhou Provincial People's Stadium at the weekend on Sunday, which was live on VU6. And Guangdong coming out the winners 2-1 in the end. Goals from Liu Lin, their captain, and Cheng Ziji. As the players are just going to get in for some photos and various things. And Jordan Lam scoring in time added on for stoppage to give Hong Kong a lifeline. Bit of a speculative shot from outside the box, lobbing the keeper. And in the end, Hong Kong lost that 2-1. So they have everything to play for this evening. Okay, so we'll see there, both the teams getting ready. Pitch looking pretty good, and pretty good conditions here this evening. And a nice healthy crowd. We had about 10,000 in Guangzhou on Sunday. So, of course, Hong Kong Stadium, a much bigger stadium, can hold some 40,000. So as we see there, will be the lower tiers. And let's have a look at the lineup. So Hong Kong, Choi Zito, well, he was the substitute goalkeeper at the weekend, coming on for Che Ka-wing, who got injured. He came off just after half-time, so he retains his spot. And a couple of other changes for Hong Kong, with Yoon Cheng and Cheng Shu Kwan coming in. No room for Dujardin, and it'll be interesting to see Ping Wong, the referee. No captain for Guangdong either, and Liu Lin is on the injury list. So the side is captained today by Chen Zhishan. You see there. Hu Yu, well, he stays in goal. Always looked a bit suspect on some of those crosses. It's going to be interesting to see how Hong Kong play. Guangdong really came out all guns blazing with a very, very high press against his Hong Kong side. A side really that's warming up for the under-23, so they've got some experience in there. And obviously that's important for them. Watch out for Matthew Orr, the number 22, plays predominantly down the left side. There's number 10, Cheng Ching-lung. He came on as a sub late on in the second half in Guangzhou. Hong Kong, of course, in the all-red. And it's Guangdong with the blue shirts and the black shorts. So one of the good players for Hong Kong at the weekend, that right back there, Law Che Chan. Choi, not the tallest of keepers, did very well under difficult circumstances, coming on, as we say, for Che Ka-wing, who got a really bad calf injury and played most of that first half with that strapping on his leg. He couldn't take goal kicks in the end. And not surprising to see Lung Nok Hang for Hong Kong in there, causing problems. He gave away a penalty in the first leg. Guangdong once again They are masters of the set piece. Hong Kong, nice and pacey early on. That's what we like to see. Really taking the game to Guangdong there. Cheng Shu Quan, the number 11 for Hong Kong, racing down that left side. And we'll find that Matthew Orr will be given a little bit more of a free rein around the pitch this evening. As I say, tall and athletic, and a collegiate player in the US. Crowd don't have in numbers, they'll make up for in noise and stature. A little bit of a waste was before mentioned Matthew Orr. Watch for him down the left side, and really got into the match in the second half in Guangzhou. Had a couple of opportunities, linked up really well the front men. Guangzhou always looking very assured at the back. Zhu with the ball through to Yang Cho Sheng. Once again, he put himself around the number 9 for Guangdong. It's a much more lively start from Hong Kong. They're starting that first leg quite slowly, and allowed their hosts to really take control of that match early on. For the first 20 minutes, they hardly got the ball out of their own half, but much more on the front foot this evening. It's good to see that. And again, I think you'll see a lot of the good stuff coming down that left side. You've got Cheng and, of course, Orr down there as well. Certainly looked the most effective side in that first leg. So the match will come to a conclusion this evening. We'll end it in penalties if that's what will be required. And of course, it's up to Hong Kong. They do trail. With the throw. Yuji Lam again had a pretty good game at the weekend, and watch out for Guangdong at the set pieces. They do well, and some of these, and there, that free kick from Cheng. Hong Kong will build from the back. Both teams are going to feel a little bit tired from that first leg, and immediately see in this away match that Guangdong not really adopting that high press as they did in that first leg. It's allowing Hong Kong to play out from the back, which they had huge trouble with. They know trailing that they have to come out early, get that ball in the net. So Hughes with some good work, and as we can see, a lot of work down that left side for Hong Kong. So we've seen that this long throw. Be summing him with the throw. comfortable in the end there for Hu Yu. Just rolls it out and now bring it away. Slightly bigger pitch here as well, and conducive to good play. Cheng just gets guided off the ball. Law Zixun with the throw for Hong Kong, the number 2. Much more advanced position than they were before. First chance to see Wu Chungming, the Hong Kong captain. Once again, he had a very, very good game at the weekend. Good start from Hong Kong, but haven't really troubled the Guangdong net or area so far. It's going to be interesting to see whether they can keep this pace up. We'll find that Guangdong will start to get more into the match as the time goes on, but Hong Kong certainly now on the front foot. A wasted pass at the end there from Cheng Shu Quan. Competitive there in the midfield area. Guangzhou that come away with it. Jiang Feng just playing around. Got Deng. Hong Kong intercept again. Great work from Law. Really in advanced position. Playing more as a wing back this evening. Good combination there with Yu Ji-lam, and Hong Kong have got a free kick in a very dangerous position. Chen Zhizhao giving away that free kick, as we see here. What a late lunging challenge from the captain. Ball comes in, way too deep in the end, over Matthew Orr's head. Right idea with the in-swinger from Cheng Shu Quan. Certainly in that first match, we saw that Hong Kong a lot of trouble in that final third of the field. Yun there trying to slip it through to Cheng Xing Lung. Picks up the free kick. Patient Guangdong right now, but that ball slipped through. Great defending from Yu Lam. Once again, very solid in defence. Yang Chaosheng, that number 9, is very dangerous. He plays very deep. Was on the shoulder of the last defender. And for his sins. He gets caught offside quite a lot, but certainly he's a danger man in and around that area. Well, marshalled out nicely. Ming works tirelessly in and around the area. More of a sweeper type player. Once again, very composed at the back. Both teams electing at times to play through the midfield rather than into the midfield. Certainly a tactic that Hong Kong will adopt at times. Hong Kong now, the Hong Kong manager. Quan will make himself available again. Number 11 for Hong Kong. Cheng getting bundled over. Hai Jiang Yun just getting a talking to from the referee. So 12 minutes gone here. The Hong Kong Stadium, 41st Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. And, not really much goalmouth action so far. So I have to say, from a territory and possession perspective, Hong Kong is just slightly on top, which they should be really as the home team. But they do trail 2-1. First leg. So the next goal for either side extremely important. So, or using that left foot, trying to get the ball across. Once again, good work from Ching Lung, number 10, down that left side. Swinger from Cheng Shi Quan. Very brave from the captain. Shot comes in. Sun Ming Him. Speculative shot from outside the box. Was never really going to trouble Hu Yu. See here. Not the best of defending. But, had to take the snapshot on. Hong Kong scored in that first leg from a very, very similar position. Jordan Lam deep into injury time at the end of that first leg. Now just easing themselves into this match. Once again, all involved quite heavily. The Hong Kong number 22, still a young player, and a player that certainly is one to watch out for the future of Hong Kong football. Two minds there. Sun Ming, in the end, really hits his no man's land. Great chasing. Both teams really up for this match this evening. cynical there from Cheng Shu Kwan. On Zhu Haiwei. So again, referee not wanting to brandish the cards too early in this match. Feels that was the second challenge he had on him. Chen Yulang, the Guangdong coach, just coming on, not very happy about that one either. You can see there, rather cynical, probably worthy of a yellow card. Straight away though, Cheng Shu Kwan making amends for giving away that free kick, working hard there at the edge of the box. It's that danger man, Yang Chao Sheng. Now, Guangdong, they like to stack the back post, and real sort of deep corner specialists. They'll come in a little bit breezy, as you can see as well. Ball nice and deep again. This time Hong Kong deal with it well. Well, inadvertently, they've got it back. There's a player down injured in the box. Just picked up a knock. When they were doing the corner. So Choi kicks the ball out. Dongzhu, and also number 4 down, Cheng Ziji. Chen Yulang, there he is, very experienced in Chinese and Asian football. He's a player himself of some repute, and very sturdy midfielder. See there, teammates really clashing against each other. It was the fall rather than the actual impact. Just gets a little knock on the back of the head. It looks like he's going to be okay to continue. Choi, a Hong Kong goalkeeper, plays for Southern District here in Hong Kong. Hong Kong looking a lot more comfortable, just passing it along the back there between Law and Yu. Once again, Chen Shu Kwan involved down this right side, just looking for the flick. He's Zhu Haiwei. The throw, a bit clumsy. Great work from Yu. Law with the longish throw. Flick, it's Yu. Working hard. Some support. But, referee eventually does. Law Zichun, the number 2 for Hong Kong, will take the free kick. That goes short here. Push back some 10 yards. managed to steal a few yards there, which was beneficial for them. Cheng Shu Kwan with the ball. It's a great ball in. And that fooled everybody. The keeper was so hesitant in the end. And was it Matthew Orr that got that final touch? Doesn't matter, but Hong Kong are now on level terms. And that's the goal they needed. Superb play from them. And free kick maybe not taken from exactly the right spot, but it just bounces at the right time. Everybody really standing there ball watching, and it's all as quickest to that position. And what a dream start for the home side here. This 41st Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. There he is. Orr Wing Kai, Matthew Orr. So need to try and consolidate this lead now, Hong Kong. So 22 minutes gone. Once again, it'll be Guangdong, who are so dangerous from these set pieces. As we can see there, Choi, not the biggest of keepers, needs to be really commanding in this situation. Yu Jiangfeng with the in-swinger. Pretty simple in the end for Choi. So he just needs to slow it all down. Nobody really pressing the ball from that goal kick. It's you. Take the throw. Just jumped in there. Lucky for Yu Wai Lim that it's an offside decision. It's got to be a bit more composed at times, Hong Kong. See here, it's almost a goal early on with that not so good pass back. Cheng Shu Kwan, who's got great pace. Hong Kong number 11 getting in there. Once again, Hong Kong with their tails up. Rather speculative shot there from Yoon. Left foot from some 30-odd yards. It's never really going to trouble the keeper. Didn't really get his head up at that time. He had Orr out on the left flank. Chen gets bundled over, and we have our first yellow card of the evening. Luo Zichun from Hong Kong. Rather cynical from both the Hong Kong captain and Luo. Chang touches it on, and it's Yuli Lam. Goes on for the return, rather wasting that opportunity with that square pass. Sometimes they don't get their head up, these Hong Kong players, and rather than that forward pass, they tend to go sideways or backwards. But of course, a lot of that is inexperience. It's not the most experienced side But that being said, we do lead here, 1-0. What a flick on, beats the offside trap. There's Yoon with the square pass. Chen Xinglung just couldn't get that ball out of his feet. Once again, Hong Kong showing great confidence, something they didn't do in that first leg. This is obviously something they've worked on. You saw there Yoon running from an onside position. Deep ball, good challenge on the keeper. But Hu picks that one off safely. And a lot of people fully expected Guangdong to come here and dominate this evening, as he did at the weekend. It's not happened so far, and they look a little bit rattled. Just need to string a few passes together with a great passing team. And there's one there to Kai Jiangyang. Chen. Yu. Chen again. Well, setting himself up. Out, number 8. Haven't really seen much of him in this first half for Guangdong, but he had a lot of space and a lot of time there. Kenneth Kwok won't be 100% happy with that one. Very precious lead at the moment. Matthew Orr showing what he's good at. Taking on the defence, running down that left side. Nudge. There. Not so subtle. Coming up to the half-hour mark here in the National Stadium in Hong Kong, 41st Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. It's a two-legged affair with great tradition. And it's Hong Kong trailing 2-1 from that first leg. 1-0, and right back in this. So it's Yu Jiangfeng, with that right-footed in-swinger. Wow. Claims of handball. Just bounced off of Matthew Orr's arm. Chong Ju-han with a bit of a clumsy throw. It'll be Hong Kong captain, takes it away, but once again trying to play out of defence, putting themselves in trouble. At this stage, a little bit more composure. You can see that Guangdong just winding up ahead of steam now with the ascendancy. Hong Kong just in danger of getting a little bit deep at times. You can see that Kenneth Kwok, Hong Kong coach, just shouting across. He's a little bit concerned. Got to just keep doing what they were doing well. Not get too deep, because that just invites the opposition onto them. So getting a little bit scrappy in and around. But, great work again from Sun Ming. Hong Kong number 16. Well, he's looking for that run of Yang on the Guangdong midfield. This time, Lung Nok Hang. No mistakes. Solid header back to the keeper. Cheng jinking through, but gets dispossessed. They'll look up. And again, they're going to try and hit that target man. Stays on side beautifully. Finds Zhu. Getting their passing game going. It's what they're good at. And certainly capable of scoring a goal here this evening. Make no mistake about that. This tie nicely poised. Here's Yu, just directing operations in the midfield. Just looking for that pass, always looking for the number 9. This time gets a great ball out wide. Zhong with the ball. Wow. That was a cross come shot from Zhong there. I think he was even quite sure what he wanted to do with it, but for a while there, Hong Kong goalkeeper Choi, well, was it actually? He did look up. If so, that was a great effort at lobbing the keeper. Yun with a good run, showing his power down that left side, the number 9 for Hong Kong. So it's been a pretty easy match so far for Tan Ping Wun, the referee here this evening. A rather cynical foul from Yu Zhangfeng. Hong Kong will have, see there, on Cheng Xinglong. Hong Kong will have a free kick in a pretty good position for them. Guangdong going to try and hold that line right on the edge of the box. Maybe a bit more central than they would have liked. Not much angle on this one, but if they can throw it up into the danger zone, you never know. Once again, Guangdong not looking composed with that ball in the box. Well, great work. Kai Jing Yuan almost finding his compatriot, but there's a player down in the Hong Kong box. Not sure who it is. It's Yu Wai Lim. He's got a knock to the chest. And won't worry too much about this. A little bit of a respite for them. That's what happened. As Law Che Chun, the number 2, the normally very reliable left back for Hong Kong, just getting himself a little bit mixed up with his feet. Various signatures in there, as we said earlier. Timothy Fock, former Olympic IOC member for Hong Kong. It's obviously the way he fell. It's like a knock to the shoulder, but UI Lim looks okay. Hong Kong now having started at passing the ball out from the back, electing to go long as this half goes on. That's probably a good choice. Just bypass that really good passing midfield of Guangdong. There he is, number 22, the scorer for Hong Kong on 22 minutes. So again, good work, good hassling from Yoon. Gets the corner. Wow, that was a good opportunity. Lung Nok Hang, who's normally very solid with his head, was almost surprised when the ball got to him. And was almost in too far. Pretty good corner there from Cheng. Should have really done better. As we can see, both teams pretty dangerous for the set pieces. It's going to be a pattern, I think, that goes on throughout this match. Well, that time, dealing with Yang, a lot better. That lone striker up there, the number 9, always a danger man for Guangdong. I think at the moment, Kenneth Kwok will be happy with the two coaches. They lead here 1-0, so it's 2-2 on aggregate right now. And this 41st Guangdong Hong Kong Cup, nicely poised. Again, you can see there, the Hong Kong number 3, almost up on the halfway line. So Hong Kong trying to keep that high line, which will really help in squeezing that midfield of Guangdong. Hong Kong sometimes in danger of getting a little bit deep. Tussle, and I think that free kick will go to Hong Kong. Chen Ji-yi just pulling down Yoon Chung-sing. Hong Kong will be quite happy with some of this starting stuff. That was a shot. Well, they definitely got on with that one. Saw there, it was Yu, the danger man, that educated left foot, pretty comfortable height again for the keeper, right at him. But if that had been either side, we'd be looking at Hong Kong going in at half-time with a bigger lead. Well, the ball stays in miraculously. And once again, it was Yu involved in there. Dong just not looking that composed set pieces so far. Managing to stay in. Great work again from Yoon Chung-sing. I think out of the two teams so far, Guangdong just looking that little bit more lethargic, looking a little bit more tired from that first leg. And it's allowing Hong Kong to capitalise. Great work, great hassling. Cheng Shu Kwong. Now, would it be the long throw that comes in? Yoon Chung-sing has a pretty good long throw. Let's see if he can dial this one in. Great effort. Well, managed to get it away with Chen. Once again, that Hong Kong defence playing nice and high, which is leaves some gaps over the top. But of course, depends whether Yang is playing on the shoulders of defenders, as he is now. Here he is in the box. Here's Yang. Gets bundled over, but referee says play on. Guangdong now sense an opportunity. Hugh. A bit ragged, a little bit heated. Chong not too happy there, the 17. Get the sense that Hong Kong will come out in a much more aggressive fashion in this second match. Really reaping the benefits of that attitude change so far. Free kick. Chen with the leap. This is the goal. See there, Matthew Orr, quickest to react. Always dangerous, those free kicks, especially when they bounce in front of the unsighted keeper, who was in no man's land really. Didn't know whether to come for it or stay back, and in the end, he did neither. And they got punished. So, just came out towards half-time now. And we'll be coming into stoppage time. Guess it's 3 minutes for stoppage time, but we'll see in a moment. So this is the danger time for both teams, when you need that concentration. In the first leg, Guangdong scored at the end of stoppage time in the first half, and Hong Kong scored at the end of stoppage time at the end of the match. So 2 minutes just to hang on till half-time. Make sure they're nice and solid. But they've given away a set piece. Wu Chung-ming, captain's performance so far from him. More of a zonal marking position for Hong Kong. A couple of one-on-ones. Wow! He let that man, Shenji Ji, and he's always a danger at those set pieces. Manages to rise above everybody, just can't keep that ball on target. Once again, Choi elects to go long. Just gets it back. They'll take their time, no rush. You just knocking it around. Go back to Choi. Will probably go long. It's a good 30 seconds or so though. So last roll of the dice here at the end of this first half for Guangdong. And there indeed is the half-time whistle from Tamping Woon. And there he is, that man there, on 22 minutes, picking up that poacher's goal, really. It puts Hong Kong into a very strong position going into the second half here at the Hong Kong Stadium. So join us for the second half very shortly.
We enrage, we envy, we resent, we dislike.
We breathe, we laugh, we cry, we live. We disappoint, we frustrate, we bore, we suffer.
We fear, we doubt, we defeat, we empower.
We communicate,
We talk,
We listen,
we learn.
we care. Jazzing up,
touching hearts.
paying attention,
Seemingly distant,
deeply connected.
I wish to have more playgrounds and a more comfortable home.
I hope there can be more opportunities for us to innovate and chase our dreams.
I wish that I could have more support and development opportunities in the stormy weather.
I wish I could enjoy more subsidies and my children could pay less tax.
I hope the government can invest in manpower and our future.
Pass your comments to me. Go to budget.gov.hk and let me have your views on the 2019 to 20 budget.
Invest wisely. Be an expert in risk management. To beat the market, market analysis is crucial. 24K Finance. Channel 96, View TV 6.
Keeping you up to date with what goes on around the league. Follow your favorite stars behind the scenes.
Here we go.
And relive some of the greatest moments. NBA action. Every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. on Channel 96 View TV 6.
Hard-hitting investigative reports. Newsmaker interviews. Compelling human interest stories. Life-changing reports. News magazine that draws you in. 2020. Saturday night at 9:30 on View TV 6.
Have you enrolled in the government's colorectal cancer screening program?
Huh?
Hong Kong residents aged 56 to 75 can get a government subsidy to receive free screening and, when necessary, undergo colonoscopy to remove polyps to prevent cancer. To know more, visit www.colonscreen.gov.hk or call 3565 6288.
From raw materials to finished products.
The world is a better place because of caramel.
Or inspiring details.
There's 700 different condiments here at Beauty Foods.
Wonderful processes.
All natural ingredients that was made with hand.
Get ready to witness the birth of your favorite nibbles. Food Factory, Sunday night at 7:30 on View TV 6.
Full of adventure, fun, and laughter.
Whoa! I'm in.
Is everybody ready? And showtime. Extraordinary energy and power.
This is the best thing ever!
Okay, stop that.
Fire up the imagination. Switch on the curiosity mode.
All right, there it is. Wow, that was amazing.
Jump into the magical world for all ages.
Ready, set, and
Turn it on. It's fun time.
Real funny. Come on.
View TV6, home to your favorite cartoons.
So it's going to have a look back at those first half highlights here. 41st Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. And both teams making minimal changes from that first leg. But it was Hong Kong who set out early on the front foot. Sung Min Hin with that early effort there with the left foot. Guangdong losing their captain, who was so influential in that first leg, Yu Lin. Hong Kong, well, they've got their second choice keeper in. And wasn't really troubled too much in that first half. It was Guangdong that looked the shakier of the two sides. We saw here Chen Shu Quan running onto that effort after not so comfortable pass back from Zhu. Yu looking pretty lively as usual. And again, it was the Hong Kong 11, Chen Shu Quan with that in-swinger. It was Matthew Orr coming in. And the defence were like statues, really. Difficult ball. And the keeper pretty much unsighted, floated in. Hard to see where Orr's initial run from, but he was definitely onside there if you saw it from that angle. And this versatile left winger for Hong Kong put them right back into this two-legged affair. Of course, Guangdong were leading 2-1 from that first leg. They had chances themselves, but very few and far between. This was the great effort where Choi was judged to be off of his line. Originally, maybe thought that it was a cross-come shot. You can see there, quick look up. What an effort. Once again, Hong Kong from a corner. And central defender Lung Nok Hing, who gave away the penalty in that first leg. Caught rather by surprise. That probably the best chance of the half from Yu Ji Lam, who was out and about. Saw here, just cuts inside, that left foot curling shot. Pretty comfortable for the keeper in the end. And there was a final corner, which was very, very close. Zheng Ziyi. But in the end, it's Hong Kong leading 1-0.
Hollywood special effects experts, giving scientific treatment to myths, tall tales, and urban legends. The most hotly debated internet myths. The ultimate brain teaser, with a hefty dose of science and engineering.
That was totally amazing.
Taking experiments to the extreme. Debunking urban legends by directly testing them. Mythbusters. Thursday night at 8:30 on View TV6. Now TV kicks off 2019 with unbeatable sporting action. The Grand Slam from Down Under, featuring the biggest names in tennis. Will they dominate, or will the rising stars shine? The Australian Open. The regular season may be over, but the postseason drama continues. 12 teams from 2 conferences have their minds set on the Super Bowl, the NFL playoffs. The second Triple Crown event of the season. Only the world's top 16 are invited as they shoot it out for money and glory. The Masters Snooker. Badmintonixers serve up another spectacular season of the BWF World Tour with back-to-back Super 500 events, the Malaysia Masters and the Indonesia Masters. Sporting Fury, this January, only on Now TV.
我俾兩個選擇你哋㗎，一樣係有毒藥嘅生果，另一樣係有生果味嘅毒藥。
你揀邊樣？
我會揀。我揀。
我認為。
通通都有害嘅，點解要揀啊？呃你唔到添。
All electronic cigarettes, heat-not-burn tobacco products, and cigarettes are harmful to health. Call 1-833-183 to quit now.
These lucky homeowners.
Manny, how are ya?
Have just won the biggest lottery ticket. Because Barry Dubois is in the house. For him, no space is too small. And no project is too ambitious.
Represents the heart of our house. We've taken what we've talked about.
The Renovation King Season 2. Saturday night at 7:30 on View TV 6. Created by the legendary chef Gordon Ramsay. 9 home cooks sharpen their knives, tie their aprons and battle it out. Cookery combat under extreme pressure. Amateur cooks go through rigorous challenges. Bust a gut to impress celebrity chefs from around the world.
Good luck.
Who can stand the heat of the kitchen? Who can take home a cash prize and earn the coveted title of Culinary Genius? Sunday night at 8 on View TV 6. Keeping you up to date with what goes on around the league. Follow your favourite stars behind the scenes.
Here we go.
And relive some of the greatest moments. NBA action. Every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. on Channel 96 View TV 6. On the road to becoming the best in the field, we pledge to revamp the world through television. We pave roads between humans and nature. We speak the same language. We build a tunnel to the other side of the world. Reveal thought-provoking images that you can't look away.
Welcome to the View TV News Roundup.
View TV 6. Connect the world. We are one.
Welcome back to the So Kompo National Stadium here in Hong Kong. It's the 41st Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. And if you just joined us, Hong Kong leading 1-0 on the night. It's 2-2 on aggregate, having lost the first leg at the Guangzhou People's National Stadium in China on Sunday afternoon. 2-1. In that instance, Lu Lin and Chen Ziji scored for Guangdong. Jordan Lam picked up the consolation in injury time. That goal on 22 minutes this evening from Matthew Orr, well deserved. A real poacher's goal. Great anticipation. And this match nicely poised. There will be a winner this evening. Penalty shootout if needed. Hong Kong are the defending champions, having won last year in that penalty shootout. But traditionally, it's Guangdong who have been the better team in these matches, leading 24-16. Started back in the late 70s, and it's been a really great fixture. It's a real good fixture for betting in young players. And Kenneth Kwok, the new Hong Kong coach, he's got an AFC under-23 qualifier very shortly, so he's looking at the younger players, but of course they're backed up by some good, seasoned, inexperienced players. So Hong Kong starting fantastic this evening, really on the front foot, unlike in that first leg. It's Guangdong that look the sluggish of the two teams. There he is, the scorer, number 22 for Hong Kong. Plays predominantly down that left side, but as you might see in this second half, he'll start to float a little bit around, give him more of that free rein, that free roll. Very talented player, and once again a fairly new addition to this Hong Kong team. Collegiate player, just finishing off studies in the United States. This 40,000-seater stadium, not full by any stretch of the imagination, but the crowd nice and loud, and giving this Hong Kong team really, really good support backing. So it's anybody's game really as we go into this second half. 2-2 on aggregate now. And of course, once again, if you just join us, it's Hong Kong in their traditional all-red kit. So substitution ready for Guangdong. It's the number 10. Yu Guy coming on. And taking off Zhong Zhushan. So our referee is Mr. Tam Ping-won. Fourth official is Ho Wai-sing. Hong Kong pressing high early on in this match, as we can see, with Yoon Chung-sing. He's got a pretty good long throw, as he demonstrated in that first half. And we've got Orr there at the near post, trying to hit in and around him. Gets the flick on. Very, very nearly. Goal from Yu. Certainly deserves one, the way he played in that first half. Once again, Guangdong just looking a little bit shaky, especially from those long throws, long and flat. That's a real weapon that Hong Kong have. Not many teams possess players with big long throws. Teams like Bolton Wanderers, Stoke City used to have those in the Premier League. And it certainly used to cause their opposition lots and lots of problems. It's something you don't practice. Just confirmation of the substitutions there. That Hong Kong came out this evening a lot more aggressive, realising that that late goal in Guangzhou really lifting them. Danger of losing 2-0. That goal just gave them the lifeline that they needed to come back here for this second leg. It's Choi Tito with that kick. Or with the flick on. Well, I thought that should have been a foul there for Hong Kong. Chen Ziji just coming in rather strong, but the referee didn't seem to see much wrong with it, bundling over Cheng Chin Lung. You saw here, just comes in, takes the player out, in fact, elbow to the back of the head. And Chen scored in that first leg. Free kick was given for another incident. one thing that Hong Kong have to do in this second half, they didn't do so well in that first leg, is just get a few passes together, just try and retain possession. Oh, Choi caught in two minds. And again, you see there, caught in possession. Luckily, Cheng with the sweeping up. Wasn't quite sure whether to make the pass early or go long, and in the end he didn't do either. It's something they're going to need to watch out for. So referee letting this game flow a little bit, not pulling some players up. Great ball out, and it's Law down that right side. Still got it, possession, Law. Well, that was a short pass. Of course, invited that on. Song Juhan, who was put up on the board actually at half-time as being a sub, so they obviously made a mistake on that board. Quite a cynical foul in the end. And so we'll just play into Hong Kong's hands. This sort of start-stop, which won't suit their opposition. So free kick comes in, open goal. And this time gets the head on it. Lung Nok Hang missed that chance in the first half from the corner, but once again Hong Kong showing that they've really rehearsed these set pieces. That central ball again causing all sorts of problems for Hu Yu, caught in no man's land. And what a great goal. See here, and it was interesting because it was Tu Dongju playing him onside because he went a little bit early, and after giving that penalty away in the first leg to Liu Lin, Lung Nok Hang puts Hong Kong into a great position. Well, they lead here 2-0 on the night and 3-2 on aggregate. Long way to go, but as it stands now, could well be the winners. It's going to bring Guangdong out now. Hong Kong need to be careful, don't get too deep. Oh, great work. Really, really good work defensively from Matthew Orr there. Just killing the danger. He with the ball in, but he comes up with Choi in the end. So great work from this Hong Kong team. Cheng, the number 10, bringing it away down the left side to Orr. Really has been the place where good things have happened for Hong Kong. It's been a little bit careful, just one or two niggling little tackles that he's put in over this match so far. So Hong Kong leading 3-2 on aggregate. Difficult position to be in really, because instinct is to sit back and defend, but of course, by doing that, you're inviting the opposition onto you. We know that Guangdong can play football. They certainly can pass the ball around. They were that time not so successful. Hu Wei, that error pass. He'll commit the foul on Orr. Once again, Hong Kong will get the free kicks. We saw the ball comes in. Great timing. Really good free kick from Sun Ming Hing. I think they're pretty happy with that one. Ball comes through. There's the effort. Well, Cheng Shu Kwan. Maybe should have gone a little bit more across the keeper. Great opportunity just to put this tie completely to bed. Again, a little bit more composure, Hong Kong. Need to be talking to each other. Some of this defensive play, they're just hoofing the ball out. And, got plenty of time. Can't fault their commitment. Great work again from Wu. Well, my first instinct was that was outside the box. Chen Ziji, from hero to villain. And Yun Chun Sing. I'd like to see this again in the replay. Because I thought that was outside the box. But the referee has awarded a penalty, and we're not going to worry too much about that. Looks like it might be Lung Nok Hing to take it. Now, let's have a look at here. Great work again from Wu Chung Ming, the captain. Slides the ball through, and the contact, whoa, it's very close. I think it was just outside the box. But nonetheless, Hong Kong get the penalty, and it's going to be Yoon to take it. Very, very composed from the penalty spot. And Hu Yu, not really much chance with that one. And what a performance so far from Hong Kong, with just 56 minutes gone. They need 3 goals to nil, which is 4-2 on aggregate. Guangdong now going to need to score a couple of goals. Just rolls it in, really. Very composed. Well, you can argue all you like whether the contact was just outside or just inside the box, but Mr. Tam Ping Wun giving the decision towards Hong Kong. You must say they deserve it. They've come out with great attitude in this second half. Look like they want to win the match. Now Chen Ziji has gone down, looks like hamstring. His right hamstring. Wow, what a performance from this Hong Kong side. This looks like a stretcher. It's going to have to go off so they can carry him off. So the man that gave away the penalty He'll be substituted. Now, Chen Yulang, I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Nothing to lose really now for his team. They just need to go all-out attack. We know they're capable of that. They're a team that really likes to pass the ball around. Looks like it's going to be a double substitution. So it'll be number 3, Kong Lian Jian coming on. And also number 29, Jun. It's on for Chen. They've got to take it while they can. To say defending champions, actually, Hong Kong. So, great work from them so far this evening. With the throw. Once again, tireless work from Law. Also got Yuji Lam in there, the number 15 for Hong Kong, who's just never stopped running all match. Just need to stay composed. Messy in there at times, down that left side. We'll clean up. Looks like the keeper's going to go long now. But, high, wide and handsome. Just out. And it will be now. Gong coming on. It's Chu Dongzhu going off. Gong Liang Zhang. Chuan coming on for number 3. Quite remarkable, considering they had to make that journey back from Guangzhou. The players were pretty tired. Kenneth Kwok had said that, but of course scoring 3 goals helps. Hong Kong looked full of energy. Now got a corner, and they've looked dangerous from these set pieces. This time though, can't get it past the near post. Substitutions coming thick and fast. Chen Yuming coming on. And Deng Yubiao, who hasn't had the best of games. Hong Kong knocking a few passes together, looking very creative. Guangdong looking a shadow of the team that played at the weekend. Great for him. Goal scorer. Leung just knocking it back to the keeper. Once again, just not looking as sure at the back. Yun Chung Sing almost nipping in there again, the number 9. Hong Kong holding their shape well at the moment, not getting too deep and not getting too defensive. That's great to see. They do give away a free kick now in a very dangerous position, midway through their half. substitute Zheng, the number 2, just slotting to the centre of defence. What a fantastic run. It's going all the way. Yu Jiangfeng with that run. Here's Gong in the left back position. Trying to get the ball forward. Oh, great work. Almost a goal there for the substitute. Yi picks up an injury. Tireless work there from Sun Ming Him. Number 16 for Hong Kong. And, first real sign of danger for Hong Kong in the second half. Bit of crample starts to come in for some of these players. In the end, it all came to nothing, and it's a throw to Guangdong. Wei. It's a free kick. Yellow card there, interestingly, for the Guangdong number 9, Yang. Yang Qiaosheng. Quite sure what was said or what was done. Right, good opportunity here. Yu Jiangfeng with the outswinger. Run for it as much as they can. But in the end, the captain, Chen Zhizhao, not able to keep that one in. So substitution for Hong Kong. And some great work from him this evening. Cheng Xinglong. And it will be Remy Du Jardin to come on. Played in the first leg and had a mixed match for him. Certainly, he was probably playing a little bit deeper than you would normally expect for the number 7. But like Matthew Orr playing collegiate football in the US at the moment. Oh, it's good that Guangdong have got some fresh legs on at the back there, looking a little bit more composed. You now see a little bit of a sense of hurry. That's just taking a turn for the worse right now. A couple of punches thrown in there. Matthew Orr involved. Quite rightly, Wu Chunmin just taking him away. It's not what Hong Kong need right now. It was really something and nothing, which turned into something bad. The goalkeeper's all the way up as well. Which again, you don't need. Chen Yulang all the way on the pitch. Guangdong coach will consult with the linesman. I think somebody could be in trouble here. a red card. And Matthew Orr gets red carded. And also, well, that's quite extraordinary. The goalkeeper who ran the length of the pitch only had himself to blame really in the end. So it's the two number 22s. Let's have a look here. You can see Orr pushed, and it was the keeper that ran up and then pushed Orr and then punched him in the face. Well, kind of a punch. So the initial foul, no cards for that. All about retaliation. That's going to cause issues, because when you have a keeper that you basically have to put somebody on, you either lose an outfield player or something happens. So quite extraordinary scenes here in Hong Kong. Just shows you how well Hong Kong are playing. They've really rattled this Guangdong team. They're going to bring on the goalkeeper Yang Chiao, who does actually have the number 1 jersey. Not sure who they're bringing off for now. Is it Hu Weiwei? A bit confusing right now. Number 24, Hu Weiwei, comes off, and it's Yang Chiao. He's got the number 1 jersey. He's actually the number 1 keeper, just been displaced in recent times. And there's the villain of the piece, quite remarkable, and just a stunning goal. Obviously total lack of concentration at the back, brand new keeper in. And Sun Ming-hing with a remarkable goal. See there from the free kick. Keeper, well, they're all over the place. The keeper really not even settled it. It was actually Yu Ji Lam who scored that goal, number 15 for Hong Kong. Takes it off the chest on the volley. And if there was any doubt about this score in this match this evening, there is no doubt now. Hong Kong capitalising on what you could describe as just total disarray at the back. Looks like it could be Sheng Shu Quan. Comes off, well, quite remarkable. The first thing you do as a goalkeeper when you come on as a substitute, Yang Chiao has to pick the ball out the back of the net. Quite extraordinary here. What a 10 minutes. What a second half for Hong Kong. You see there, goal scorers. So about 20 minutes to go. Matthew Orr, the scorer of Hong Kong's first goal, and dismissed off the field. Once again, just tireless work from you. So substitutes coming thick and fast as these players are really tired now. Sheng Shu Quan had a great match. He's replaced by Jordan Lam, who was the hero of sorts in that first leg in Guangzhou for Hong Kong, scoring in stoppage time at the end of the match, and it really allowed Hong Kong to feel like they could come back into this second leg and actually do something. But never in their wildest dreams would they think they'd score 4 goals. Lung Lok Hang, scorer with that great goal and that header from the free kick. Looks like he's got some cramp. Great composure though. I mean, to do that on the edge of the box, you've got to say that the marking was a little bit suspect. Guangdong was kind of at 6s and 7s really, but was the technique. Now looks like the coach has been sent to the stands. Chan Yu Lang, experienced coach, and now he's been sent to the stands by the referee. Tan Ping Wung having an interesting match. I think the referee's dealt with this superbly well. Hasn't been flustered at all. And in his trying situation, he's really kept control nicely. So the big thing now is, can Hong Kong keep a clean sheet? Guangdong score a goal, but they'll leave themselves at the back. They're going to push up hard. They want a consolation goal, certainly. Maybe Du Zhangjian, again just bundling over one of the Guangdong players. You couldn't actually say this was a friendly match. It's been an interesting change of tactics for Hong Kong. They were quite passive in that first leg, but certainly have come out very aggressive in this second leg, this home leg for them. You've got to say it's been very impressive so far. Well, it was quite extraordinary from Choi. Came rushing out, not the tallest of keepers. Rather speculative free kick. Zhong with this corner. And that will just cleared away. Zhu working hard, showing great composure, great skill. Hong Kong defending for their lives right now. You don't want to get too deep. It's going to be an interesting final 10 minutes. Nothing going the way of Guangdong either. Doesn't win the free kick. Goes against him. Once again, just allow Hong Kong to slow it down. Choi Ji-to will take his time. Again, a few tackles flying in. Now it's Law and Zhu Hei-wei, the number 6 for Guangdong. Really is quite a trying time here for the referee. Captain gets booked, Wu Chun-ming. In fact, it was the number 2, but I don't know why the captain got because he pushed. This is where it's become quite difficult for the referee. Wu Chun-ming goes in the book. the effort. And Yushu Guy just caught by the keeper as well. I did wonder whether the mood the referee's in, whether he would have given a penalty, but he doesn't. So it's Yu getting Hong Kong away, showing great skill. But, being double teamed. See how hard he's working. It's great to see from this Hong Kong team. Here's Sun on a great run, the number 16. Yu. Well, absolutely tremendous effort here from this Hong Kong side. Working their socks off, as you would say. What a run from Sun Ming. Him gets himself into the box. He just runs out of space. Showing no signs of fatigue. And, certainly showing no signs of sitting on this 4-goal lead. Zhong just knocks it back. Zheng. To Yu. Zheng springing out of defence. Yu Jianfeng, crowd not too happy with him. We've got Zhu, Gong in the end, under great pressure from Jordan Lam, and just has to play that ball out. So another substitution for Hong Kong. Peng, Lin Ning coming on. And, Yu Chun Sing, who's led the line superbly tonight for Hong Kong, the number 9. And brought another dimension to their game with some of those long throws, and of course took that penalty with great composure. Come on with your sides leading 4-0. Just great work at the back from Sun. He's managing to switch out the situation, but the sub again. Very lively. He's come on there, Peng Ning Lin. Yu. Sorry, him. Got a slight late challenge on him, but he's okay, up and running. There's Yu. The captain there, Cheng. With that shot come cross. But come to be dealt with at that near post by Choi. So, just about 82 minutes gone here at the Hong Kong Stadium in So Kon Po. 41st edition of the Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. And its holders, Hong Kong, leading 4-0 on the night. 5-2 on aggregate. And Guangdong now will just be looking for a consolation goal, if anything. They will keep running to the end. High Wei, the number 6, take the throw. Very hard for these players now, though. Zheng. Gong. Zhu. Zhu goes for the return. A clever little 1-2. Didn't come off, but you wonder why we haven't seen more of that from them. They're a real passing side. You know that they like to knock the ball around, but it's just Hong Kong with that high pressing tonight, even though they were tired, have really knocked Guangdong off their game completely. Leung with a good header out of defence. Guangdong will come again with Zhong. Here he is in the centre of midfield, number 17. Sees pass out. Here's Zhu. Sit out wide to the number 9. Yang. Again, Leung just easing the ball out. No heroics at this stage. Don't need them. Quite sure what happened there. Choi injured himself on the way down. Let's have a look at that one again. Hoping we'll get a replay. Again, looks like he's holding his hamstring. Wow, that would be quite remarkable if Hong Kong lost another goalkeeper. The ball came to Gong, made a turn, had the shot from distance. Choi just fell over. Sometimes it's the most innocuous things that cause the biggest problems. It's not what Hong Kong would want towards the end of the match here, but looks like if anything else, the way they're working on him, a little bit of cramp. So Wu Chunming, the Hong Kong captain, coming off. Tireless effort from him this evening. He'll pass the armband on to Law Zichun. An effort from the captain. Real captain's display from him. You've got to say that like now Hong Kong will go on to get this victory, thoroughly deserved from them. They've really played so well this evening. Ho Chun Ting coming on, number 13 for Hong Kong. Just to see out these last few minutes. Might be lengthy-ish stoppage time, just don't know. Here's Yu. Work from the substitute. Peng Lin Nin wins the throw. He's looked pretty lively since he came on as well. Fresh legs, of course. Just holding the line up there pretty well. Now, a few challenges coming in. Zhu down that left side. They should keep the ball in. Again, just overawed by these Hong Kong players, just double teaming. looking very solid in defence. Great awareness, just looking up each time. Here's Yu, trying to find the substitute, Peng Lin. Yu Jiangfeng, number 16 for Guangdong, just bringing it out. Zhu is just knocking it back. Looking composed, don't look like they're 4-0 down. No real sense of urgency for them. They're just trying to get some sort of normality back into this match. And I think they're kind of shell-shocked. Offside, flag goes up for Yang Chaosheng. No excuse for that one, looking right across the line. Pulls himself offside. Sun Mingheng just coming off. It will be Arima Hirokane coming on. So get a taste of the action, but he might get a few minutes. As I say, we're waiting with anticipation as to the amount of stoppage time. There's been quite a few substitutions. Theoretically, should be 30 seconds of substitution. Plus, of course, we had that stoppage for the 2 sendings off. I'm sure the referee will just want this match to be over. It's been very, very scrappy. And rather surprisingly, only 5 minutes. I think that's rather conservative from the officials. The 4th official there, Ho Wai Sing, just holding the board up. Just enough time for Guangdong to get the consolation goal. Once again, you see Hong Kong pressing high, putting that back 4 under pressure. And for a team that like to play out from the back, as Guangdong do, that high press has caused them a lot of issues this evening. Well, Hong Kong changed half of their team already. Yuji Lam coming off. Just a taste of the action there for Cheng Ji Sum. Plenty of time for another goal from either side. Chen Ji Zhu full of running there down that left side, the number 6. You can't fault the effort, but pretty much been second best in every department this evening. So Yu with the throw. Just again, great work from Peng. Here he is again, just full of running. Tireless effort. Hong Kong just nipping at the heels of these Guangdong players. But it's Xiong now down that right side. Once again, though, that substitute is all over the place. Peng Lin dispossesses his opponent. So, a couple of minutes already gone now of the 5. Yu working tirelessly down that left side. Once again, I think probably man of the match, Luo Zi-chun for Hong Kong, the number 2. It's just been superb. There's an effort, just gets blocked. Comes in more than anything there in the box. Just getting a little bit deep now, Hong Kong, which is understandable, tied legs. Zhu Haiwei. Gets bundled over, and there's a shot, speculative shot from outside the box. From Zhu Jun. So you suspect that maybe the final set piece give him a chance to actually put the ball in the net. Why Guangdong just didn't play with this intensity during the match. They've been second best to everything. Really didn't show that they wanted to win this. Hong Kong, well, they came out early on, showed that they wanted to win. Can't fault that man though. Zhu Haiwei, the number 6, worked tirelessly down that left flank. All the big men are in there, including Yang and Zhong Zhuhan. Chen with the free kick. Nice and deep, but can't get over that first man. So once again, just labouring on the ball. Zhu, not much chance. Just won't go in for Guangdong. And that about sums up their evening here in Hong Kong. That substitute, Peng Lin was everywhere when he came on. And it was just the epitome of every single player in that Hong Kong team. They did so well, but in the end, they win 5-2 on aggregate, 4-0 on the night. What a display. And they retain the cup. We see there, Orr, Leung, Yung Chung Sing and Yunam at the end there on 71 minutes. Confirmation of the final score here. Hong Kong win 4-0 in this Guangdong Hong Kong Cup. Thanks for watching.
Coming up next, whose world is it?
I often thought my father was born